got a heavier weight, we can go with a heavier weight with this option to begin. Esme, this is not one of your least favourite exercises that we're starting with today, so you might want to go on a light weight for this one. I didn't expect you to be in class. A second. Just wait for Sylvia to come in.
Hello, Nat.
Hello. Okay, so Esme, for you as an option, you can do the punching exercise, but the rest of us are going to do the swinging lats. Okay, so to start with, we're going to bend our legs a little bit. We're going to tip our torsos forward, and your lower back will be stretched and straight. You are not rounded, Andy. Elongate the lumbar spine, stick your butt out a little bit. Squeeze your hamstring butt connection points. Okay. We're going to breathe in, we're going to take our arms up. Now, connecting into your lats and your serratus anterior, pull back and extend, connect into your tricep. Breath in, come up. Breath out, press back. Breath in, come up. Breath out, press back. Now, if something is uncomfortable in your back, find a position that's not uncomfortable. Breath in, up. Breath out, back. Breath in, up. Now, as you're coming up, you're pulling from, you want to think your shoulder cap, and you're pulling from the shoulder cap, which is this little peak, and as you press back, you're working those lats. Breath in, come up. Breath out, come back. Keep squeezing your hamstring butt connection points. In, up. Breath out, come back. How many have we done, Mandy? Up. Breath out, come back. We still have 21 to go. In, up. Breath out, come back. Now start thinking also about your abs. In, up. Breath out, come back. In, up. Breath out, come back. In, up, breath out, come back. Up and back. Up, breath in, breath out, come back. Now check that you are not just swinging, okay? You're controlling it up, you're controlling it back. How many more?
14.
14 to go. In, up. Breath out, come back. Really think of using those lats, please. Keep squeezing your hamstring butt connection points. Keep using your pelvic floor. Keep opening up through your clavicles, the front. We're nearly there. More?
6.
6 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Resting for a moment, take our arms directly out in front of us. We're going to do bicep and shoulder cap again. Arms are straight out in front, level with the shoulders. Bend the arm all the way in and bend it back out. Think of working the bicep from the end all the way in and out. Again, you can have straight legs or bent legs, whatever you prefer. 3, 4, 5, 6. Check that you are not doing this. 7, 8, 9, 10, 20 more. 1, 2. Keep sucking your pelvic floors in. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 more. and 10. Elbows up, Sandra. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it in an L shape, pumping. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now think of the shape. Think of the shape of the bicep, think of the shape of the shoulder, and pump from those insertion points. Elbows level with the shoulders, and they just go a little higher. Oof. Yes, it's starting to burn.
10 more.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Whew. Arms directly out to the side. We do it again. Palms facing the ceiling, all the way in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep using your serratus anterior to pull your shoulders down away from your ears. Keep sucking your bellies back. Use your abs. Elbows up, lead. That's it. How many have we got, Mandy?
14.
14 more. 1, 2, 3. It should be burning. 4. It's not just going to be burning in the shoulders. It's not just going to be burning in the biceps. It is going to be slightly burning in that trapeze as well. I know no one likes the trapeze to burn, but it is also a muscle that is very important for our body, and we need to have a strong trapeze to have a strong neck. Nearly there. You know what I'm going to make you do in a minute. We're going to pump it.
We're finished.
And pump. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If it's too much with weights, let the weights go. 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2. Your shoulders should be aching by now. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and resting. We're just going to do 20 of these, and then we're going to get down onto the mat and get started on our fronts. Slight bend forward again. We're not rounding. We are leaning forward with our torso, so all of my spine is stretched and straight. We're focusing on lats and triceps. We're going to pull our arms up so our elbows are higher than our waist. We're going to extend into a tricep kickback, bend, and then come back down. Pull it up and squeeze at the back. Extend, bend, drop it down. So right now we are targeting back fat. Extend, bend, and drop. Pull it up, use your lats. Extend, bend, and drop. If it starts to get uncomfortable on your back, find a new position. Extend, bend, and drop. We're just doing 20. Up, extend, bend, and drop.
We don't drop, push.
Pull it up, extend, bend, push it down, pull it up, extend, bend, and push. Pull up and squeeze, extend, bend, and push. Pull it up, extend, bend, and down. Pull it up. How many have we got to go? We're doing 20. 9 more. and push. 8 more, pull it up, squeeze, extend, and bend, push it up, connect into your serratus anterior, Esme, you're starting to disconnect. Keep those shoulders back, that'll help with the neck. Extend, bend, and push, up, extend, where am I at with numbers? 4 more. On the last one, please keep your arms extended out at the back. 3, 2. Now keep them up there, extend them, keep them straight, and little pumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're going to have to do face Pilates, Chelsea, with all of that wincing on the forehead. 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't even know if wincing is a real word. 8, 9, 10. Woo. All right, let's go down to the mat, please.
Yeah, maybe this one.
No. Maybe on the mat. Okay. We're going to do 2 on-front exercises, again focusing on the lats and focusing on the serratus anterior. Then we're going to flip onto our front and go straight into some ab work. Okay, so the on-front lat, we all know, fundamental Pilates exercise, incredibly good for the body. The most important thing with the on-front lat is, 1, that you contract your abs and your pelvic floor, that you squeeze your glutes. When you lift off through your shoulders, elongate through the back of the neck. Here we go. And Sandra, make sure that you don't come up into too high extension. It's just a little lift. Here we go. Deep breath in. Breath out. Abdominals and pelvic floor. Squeeze the glutes. Lift off through your shoulders. Reach through your fingers. Do not do this with your neck. Keep elongating out through the neck. Keep reaching through your fingers so you can feel your triceps. Keep squeezing those glutes. Breath in, come down. Breath out, abdominals, pelvic floor, glutes. Lift off through the shoulders, reach through the fingertips, energy through the crown of the head. Chin towards the chest. Open those shoulders up a bit more, Andy. Breath in, come back down. Deep breath in. Breath out, abdominals, pelvic floor, glutes, and hold. Stretch those fingers so you can feel those triceps. In and down. Deep breath in. Breath out, abdominals, pelvic floor, glutes, lift. Hold. 1, 2, 3. In and down. 4 more. Deep breath in. Breath out, abdominals, pelvic floor, glutes, and lift. Hold. 1, 2, 3, and down. Deep breath in. Breath out, abdominals, pelvic floor, squeeze those glutes and lift. Hold. 1, 2, 3, and down. Last 2, deep breath in. Breath out, abdominals, pelvic floor, squeeze the glutes and lift. Hold. 1, 2, 3, and down. Last 1, deep breath in. Breath out, abdominals, pelvic floor, squeeze the glutes and lift. Hold. 1, 2, 3, and down. Very good. Laying on your backs, please. You can use your weights for this. I suggest if you do that you use a little ones. Sandra, you don't need to use those, don't use weights for this. It's too uncomfortable holding onto the milk cartons. Okay. Legs are going to be in tabletop. We're going to do the butterfly series today. When we get to the butterfly, everything is head down to start with. When we get to the butterfly, you can, one, lift the head and shoulders or keep it down. If you decide to keep your head and shoulders down, it is not cheating, you are only working your lower abs even more. Okay, so we start with hands up, imagining that you're on the reformer. Now as you pull your arms down, the first thing that you're going to do is connect into your back. Please make sure your lower backs are flat the whole time, so find a position for your knees that is comfortable. Take a deep breath in, breathing out, pull from your back, activate your deep core muscles in your pelvic floor. 1. Breath in, come back. Breath out and 2. In and back. And 3. And 4. Lots of pelvic floor. And 5. Lots of pelvic floor. Get those bellies nice and flat. And 6. And 7. This is the warm-up. And 8, connect into your back and your lats. And 9. And 10. Now we go for a single-legged extension. Take your leg to the height that you can, that you keep your lower back flat on the mat. Breath out, lower. In and back. Maintain the lumbar spine flat. Breath out, lower. In and back. Breath out. In and back. And out. In and back. Really flatten those bellies down, please. And out. And breath out. Last one. This is still the warm-up. Now we go double legs. Breath out. Keep those lower backs flat, please. Don't forget about your pelvic floor. You have to find the position for your legs that you can hold your lower back flat. Again, I'm always going to go a little higher to keep my back safer because I don't like arching my back at all. Five more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I'm going to demonstrate the butterfly from this angle first. So the first thing we do with the butterfly, again, head and shoulders can stay down or head and shoulders can lift. We lift up, the legs are in parallel, the arms come down by our side. We then rotate our arms and rotate our legs. Open your arms and open your legs. I stop when my hands get to being level with my shoulders. Breath out, I close my arms back, I close my legs back. I rotate back to parallel, and then I return back to the starting position. Then we repeat for 2. Hold, rotate. Breath in, open. 1. Open, 2. Rotate and return back to the starting position. We're going to go for 10. You can also play around with, sometimes bring your head and shoulders up, sometimes don't bring your head and shoulders up. Sandra, make sure that your lower back is flat on the mat for all of this, okay? Otherwise at the end it will ache in your back. Pretty, this is a really good psoas exercise, okay? This is going to really activate that psoas. It's pretty hardcore, and it's also going to get those adductors activated. All right, You can have a pillow, Andy, if you want.
I've got one.
Mandy's got one. If Mandy's got one, you can have one.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, here we go. Make sure those lower backs are nice and flat on the mat. We're going for 10. Deep breath in. Breath out and lift. Rotate the arms, rotate the legs. Breath in, open. Stop when your hands are level with your shoulders. Breath out, close. Rotate your arms, rotate your legs. And return back to the starting position. Breath out and lift. Rotate. Breath in, open. Close. Open. Close. Rotate back to the starting position. Return back down to the ground. Breath out and lift. Rotate. Breath in, open. And close. 1, 2, 3. Return back to the starting position. Breath out and lift. Rotate. Breath in, open. We're going for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Returning back. Now we go for 5. Those of you that are starting to get achy in the neck, keep your head down. Breath out and lift. Rotate. Breath in, open and close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're only halfway through. Breath out and lift. Rotate. Breath in, open. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Rotate back to the starting position. We have 7, 8, 9, and 10 to go. Breath out and lift. Rotate. Breath in, open. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This exercise is brutal, I know. Whew. Breath in, breath out and lift. Number 8, rotate and open. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. We're on the home stretch. 9 and 10 to go. Whew. Deep breath in. Breath out and lift. Rotate and open and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and returning back. Last round. Deep breath in, breath out and lift. Rotate, breath in, open. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and rest. Ooh. Lay on your sides. Okay, those of you that have funny necks, you can put a cushion between your arm and your head right now to make it more comfortable. Rotate your legs into turnout. We're going to do a whole lot of inner thighs. Then we're going to do a little bit of butt work. Then we're going to stand up and do some psoas work. So you're just going to drop that leg just behind you. We know this series very well. We've done it 100 times before. Flex the toe back. Lift the leg up. And we're going to hold for 1 minute. Now we've just activated our serratus anteriors and our lats, so while we're in this position, why don't we also think about contracting the back muscles as well while we're here. Energy all the way through that heel. So you don't let your shoulder be dropped forward. Okay, one of the things about Pilates is that we incorporate all of the body in each exercise. Lower the leg down, take a breath in, breath out, lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Lee, have you got leg weights on? 8. You could put leg weights on if you wanted. 9, 10. Now we're going to hold. We're just going to rotate our leg towards the ceiling. Sickle the knee towards the ceiling. Lower the leg down to the floor. Breath out and lift. 1. We'll just go a little slower while we're waiting for Lee. 2. And 3. So that knee is sickled towards the ceiling now, Lee, and the toe as well. 4. And 5. Squeeze it up. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Now we rotate back to facing me. The foot is in parallel. The leg is pretty much touching this back leg, and then we scoot it forward for 20 without dropping. 1. Energy all the way through the heel. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Really stretch the leg as much as you can, pretty. Think of that energy coming all the way out through that heel. 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You've got a 2-second break. It's pretty much all the leg needs to kind of decontract to recontract again. Lift the leg back up, point the toe. Pull the kneecap up into the quadricep, circling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Reverse and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bend the knees in, stick the bottoms out, air clam, lift the leg off the other leg. Contract your hamstring butt connection point. Breath in, open, do not move this hip. Breath out, close. So be careful, Sylvia, as you open, that you don't let this hip bone move back. It must stay really on top of this one. We have 13 more to go. Breath in, squeeze and close. Breath out and squeeze it. See if you can get a tremble in that hamstring butt connection point and close. Keep your foot quite close to the other foot. So don't lift that foot up so much, pretty. Keep it closer in, so it's just this part of your leg that's moving and the foot is only rotating. That's better. And close. Breath in, open, squeeze it. Squeeze that hamstring butt connection point and close. Breath in, open. and close. Keep squeezing that hamstring. Open and close. We're doing 15. Mandy, how many am I at?
9.
9. 10. 5 more. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Rest the foot on top of the other foot. Open with that foot on top of the other foot. Elongate the leg out. The leg will slightly slip into parallel. It's coming out to being aligned with this part of my leg. As I come back in, I go for more rotation. So I rotate my knee towards the ceiling. I do not let my hip bone move. And then come back down. Breath in, open. As I extend, my leg slips into a parallel position. As I come back, I go for more rotation. Where am I getting that rotation from? I'm getting it from inside my hip. And then bring it back down. If you're doing this correctly, it should feel like you're getting an injection in your glute as you do this. Extend. And more rotation. Use your inner thigh. Use your glute. Use your hamstring butt connection point. And drop down. 7 more. Breath in, open. Are you okay, Lee? Extend. I see this happening. Bring it back in. I take it that means you feel your glute. Are you doing the same thing, Pretty? You're also putting your hand on your forehead. Extend. Give me more rotation. All that should hurt. And bring it down. How many have we got?
This is number
5. More rotation. We have 5 to go. I'm sorry. Think of that inner thigh. And down. We're nearly there. Open. However, we do have to do the other side. Breath in, open. It's like going for a wax. When they've done one side, you know you've always got to do the other side. That's why I don't go for waxing. No, no, no. Too painful. Last one. Open, extend, bend, and bring it in. Extend your legs out. Take your hands in front of you. Make sure you can see your feet just in your peripheral vision. Deep breath in, breath out. You're going to lift your head off just a little bit, and you're going to lift your legs off just a little bit. Don't do this. Okay, so elongate the neck. So Julia, drop your neck down a little bit. Yeah. We're only working the sides of the abs and down. Deep breath in. Breath out. Activate your serratus anterior and lift. Abs, pelvic floor. Breath in, come down. Andy, open up through your shoulder more at the top. Breath out and lift. Feel like someone's pulling you from your head to your toes. In and down. Breath out, abdominals, pelvic floor, and lift. In and down. 5 more. Stretch those legs a little bit more if you can, Pretty. Breath out and lift. In and down. 4 more. Breath out and lift. 3 more. Out and lift. Last 2. Out and lift. Last 1. Lovely. Swing it around, change sides. Okay, so the leg is just going to sit behind the other leg. Flex your foot at the bottom. Lift that leg up. And we're going to hold that for 1 minute. Check that you've got your abs on. Check that you're not just letting your shoulder drop forward, that you've got activation through that lat muscle, through that serratus anterior. Energy is coming all the way out through the heel. Breath in, drop down. Breath out, energy through the heel and lift 1. Lifting up 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. Keep sucking that belly in. 7. 8. Energy through the heel. 9. 10. Rotate the knee towards the ceiling. Rotate the foot towards the ceiling. The rotation's coming from inside of your hip. Breath out and lift. 2. If that doesn't feel good, structurally, if it doesn't feel good, just rotate it back to the same position that we were in before. We all have different structures. We all have different knees. We all have different hip sockets. So when something structurally feels wrong, you make an adjustment so it structurally feels okay. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Rotate back to parallel. Pump it forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep that leg super stretched and straight. 5. Keep that energy, that sensation of energy running down the back of your leg all the way out through your heel. How many have we done? 8, 9, 10. 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, should be burning. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Give ourselves just a couple of seconds to stop the burn. Good reaction. I see everyone tapping their leg. Good. Lifting up, point the toe, and circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So those of you that don't have leg weights, this is the sort of exercise that if you want it to be a little bit more challenging, you can stick a leg weight on. 9, 10, reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4. The leg weight will give it a similar, it'll be the same intensity whether you have a leg weight or not, or the leg weight will just start creating a little bit more definition in those inner thighs. 6, Mandy? 9, 10. Oh, all right, bend the knees. Stick the bottom out. Air clam. Hamstring butt connection point comes on. Please make sure that you're in neutral spine. You have to stick that butt bone out a little bit. Breath in, open. Don't move the hip. In, open. So be careful with that top hip bone, Lee, that you're not opening too much, that you're moving that hip bone. From where I'm looking, it looks like you are. It could just be the angle. 3, for, again, an exercise like this, we're all working with our own rotation, what's happening within our own hip sockets. We all have a hip socket, we all have a femoral head that sticks into it, and I can't tell you what that shape of that femoral head and that hip socket is. And that would depend why some people can get to here and some people can open all the way up. It's just about the shape of the bone. We have to work within the shapes of our own bones. If we push the shape of the bone, then you can damage it. How many have we done, Mandy?
9.
We have 5 to go. Squeeze that hamstring butt connection point. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest the leg for a few seconds. Breath in, open. The leg extends. As it extends, it slips into parallel. As we come back, we go for more rotation. And then down. Breath in, open, don't move the hip bone. Extend the leg. Don't move the hip bone, get the rotation from your glute and your hamstring and your adductor. Breath in and down. Breath in, open. Breath out, extend. Breath in, bring it back. And down, 7 more. Breath in, open. Extend. Bring it back. And down. Breath in, open. And extend. Bring it back. And down. Last 5. In, open. Extend. Bring it back. Ouch. And down. 4 more. In, open. Extend. Bring it back. More rotation. Squeeze from the back. And down. We're about to take this to the bar, so we're applying the same exercise to a standing position in a minute. Bring it back. And down. Last 3. In, open. Extend. Bring it back. More rotation. This should be really, really hurting by now. Breath in, open. Extend. Bring it back. And down. Last 1. In, open. Extend. Bring it back. We've got to keep these butt muscles strong to keep our lower back strong, everybody. Elongate the legs out. Make sure you can see your feet in your peripheral vision, that you are not in a back arch. Activate your serratus anterior and your lats. Take a deep breath in, breath out, small lift. You want to feel like someone's got your head, they're pulling your head from your toes, and you're activating your top abs. Breath in, down. Breath out and lift. Breath in and down. Breath out and lift. In and down. How many, what's the time then, did you know? Out and lift.
I got 16 minutes.
16 minutes, perfect. Breath out and lift. In and down. 5 more, I think. Out and lift. In and down. Out and lift. In and down. Last 3. Out, lift. In and down. Last 2. Lift. In and down. Last 1. Out, lift. In and down. Great. Into the donkey position. Sylvia, we're going onto our knees. So you may need to put a pillow under your knee, please. The rest of you don't need a pillow, I don't think. Bye, Lee. Down to your elbows to start with. We lift the knee and we start with the knee, the leg that's lifted, level with the hips. Okay, it doesn't come lower than that, that's its starting position. As you lift, you really flex that foot as much as you can, and you're just going to stretch it a little bit towards the ceiling. It's not going up that way, it's going directly towards the ceiling, and you're squeezing your butt cheek as much as you possibly can. And then we're going to bring it back down. We're going to do 15 on one side, 15 on the other side. Sandra, really make sure that you're contracting your abs in this, please, because the back will be going into a slight extension, and so you're going to make sure your abs and your pelvic floor are on to support that part of your back. Okay? Here we go. It doesn't have to be a big lift, it can be a small lift. Strong flex with the foot. Breath out, squeeze, lift, 1. Squeeze that butt cheek. Breath out, squeeze, lift, 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. Squeeze it. 8. 9. 10. 5 more, just 5 more. 1. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Change legs. Knee level with the hip, flex the foot. Breath out, squeeze, lift, 1. 2. 3. 4. Squeeze it, squeeze it. 5. Flex that foot more, Sylvia, if you can. 6. Flex the foot. 7. 6. 6. 7. 8. Squeeze. 9. 10. Just 5 more. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Great. Lay on your backs. Stretching your glute out. Holding onto your foot. So there's the alternative to doing this. You can hold onto the back of your leg. I like to hold my foot and press on my knee. That's just my preferred way of doing the stretch. Holding 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Changing sides. Holding 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to do one more abdominal exercise, then we're going to come to a standing position. So sitting all the way up, please. Taking your hands out in front of you. Find your serratus anteriors in your back, so press down through the back to begin. Roll off your sitting bones and round into your lower backs. Deep breath in. Breath out, one arm. Breath in, bring it down. Second arm. In, bring it down. Double arms. Bring it down. Turn to the side. Turn your hands towards each other. Open your arms. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come back to the starting position, roll back up. Deep breath in. Breath out, roll off the sitting bones. Breath in, stay. Breath out, one arm. In, down. Second arm. In, down. Double arms. In, down. Twist to the side, turn your palms towards each other. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Rotate back to the starting position, lifting back up. One more round, deep breath in, breath out, roll back. In, hold. One arm. In, down. Second arm. In, down. Double arms. In, down. Roll back up. Very good. Coming to a standing position, grab your chairs, please.
How am I going for time? 8 minutes.
Perfect. Okay. All right, so I just want to continue this exploration with using the psoas, okay, when we're lifting our legs. I want to take what we do when we do the clams into a standing position, so you start functionally doing this sort of thing when you're walking around in the street without realizing it. We're firstly going to be in a rotated position. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Wrap into your hamstring butt connection points. Okay, we're going to lift this leg up. Okay, we're in a rotated position. Now find that feeling that you just had when you were doing the clam. Feel your hamstring butt connection point. Andy, open the leg. Yeah, okay. Now, as we're going to extend our leg forward, we're not going to think of using our quadriceps. We're going to think of using our psoas, okay? The psoas is connected into the lumbar spine, and we're also going to use our abs. So let's extend the leg out, but lift from inside the belly. Don't worry about how high your leg is. That is not important. That leg is going directly out in front of you, Pretty, so your heel is aligned with your belly button. Then bring it back in. Okay, let's repeat that. We're going to send it out. The heel is in line with the belly button, and we pull up from in here. Pull up as much as you can. Check that you're not leaning back with your body. Your body must be super straight. Bring it back in. Wrap into the hamstring butt connection point. Extend it out and suck up. Almost stick your bottom out a little bit as you extend out. And bring it back in. Use the clam muscles. Breath out, extend. Breath in, bring it back. Okay, now we're going to do one more, then we're going to go to the side. Breath out, extend. Use it, suck it up, use your belly, use your pelvic floor. Check that you're not bending back, keep your body super straight. Bring it back, use the clam muscles. Okay, now we're going to go to the side. It is not essential that the leg is high, the leg can be down. Extend it out, keep the hip bones level. Don't do that. Bring it back in. Squeeze this leg as well. This is also a working leg. Extend. Bring it back in. Now it's normal if you can start to feel your hip flexors activating. I haven't let you drop your leg yet. Bring it back in. This leg is your supporting leg. Again, think of the clam muscles on this leg. Bring it back in. Extend. Bring it back in. Last one. Your butt on this leg should be starting to ache by now. And bring it back in. I will rotate to the side so you can see me. We're going to extend it out. The body's going to tip forward slightly. As I come back in, I'm going to think of using my hamstring and my glute to come back to the same position. Extend out. Your leg, your supporting leg should be really, really starting to ache by now. And bring it back in. Squeeze it. Bring it out. Bring it back in. Use those rotating muscles in the glutes. Last one. Is it last one? No, 2 more. Bring it back in. Last one. And bring it back, changing sides. Did everyone feel their supporting leg just as much as their working leg at the top? I hope so. I certainly did. All right. Rotate the legs to start with. Clam position. Squeeze those hamstring butt connection points. Suck up through the pelvic floor. Bend the knee in. As I extend this leg, I'm going to suck up through the psoas. 1. Bring it back in. Use the clam muscles. 2. Really lengthen. Almost feel like someone's pulling you towards the ceiling so your spine is super straight. Bring it back in. If you need to hold onto your waist, you can as well. 3. Bring it back in. 4. Suck it up, suck it up, suck it up here. Last one. 5. Bring it back in. I remind you, this leg is supposed to be working as much as this leg. If it's not, squeeze that glute a little bit more. Extend out to the side. 1. Bring it in. 2. Try to keep the hips level. Bring it in. 3. Keep squeezing this one. Bring it in. 4. And 5. Ballet is brutal, everybody. Extend back. Now, as you come back in, use your hamstring butt connection point. Press forward into your hip flexors. Extend back 2. Bring it back. Extend back 3. Bring it back. That's why ballerinas have such beautiful legs. 4. Because it hurts all the time. Everything hurts. And 5. And bring it back. Great work. Okay, come away from the chair. Lean forward. Stretching. Gently stretching into those hamstrings. This is quite a strong stretch. What's the time, Mandy? Bend one knee. Change legs. Bend both knees. Take your hands to the floor. Relax your heads. And then begin to slowly roll your spine back up. And we'll just do one more roll down. Take a deep breath in. Breath out. Drop your head forward. Begin to slowly roll down. Bend at the knees slightly.
Breath in, hold. Breath out, slowly rolling back up.
And we are finished for Thursday morning Pilates.